I'm sure you've heard the news. Teen versus manager. It's a tale as old as time, right? The classic clash of youthful energy and seasoned authority. But let me take you back to the day it all went down for me. Now let me tell you about the day I walked out for good. So picture this. High school me, working at this buffet and pizza joint. No, not the one you're thinking of. It's a lazy Sunday, and I'm doing the bar open shift. The place is usually pretty chill on Sundays, with families coming in after church, and the occasional group of friends grabbing a bite before heading out for the day. Everything's chill until the closer comes in. You know how it is when the shift changes. There's always a bit of tension as the new crew takes over. But today, it felt different. She's got a speech impediment, but no biggie. We all have our quirks, right? I mean, who am I to judge? I've got my own set of issues, like my tendency to zone out when things get too repetitive. Football's on, Packers versus Cowboys. Classic. The game is playing on the big screen and you can feel the energy in the room shift every time there's a big play. Customers are cheering, and for a moment it feels like we're all part of one big family. I'm bussing tables, trying to keep busy, and here comes Madge, one of the managers I actually like. She's one of those rare managers who actually listens and doesn't just bark orders. She tells me to help out at the bar because it's getting swamped. I nod and head over, thinking it'll be a nice change of pace. I get there, start washing glasses, and boom! The closer snaps at me, saying she's got it handled. Confused? Me too. I mean, 1 minute I'm being told to help, and the next, I'm being told to back off. It's like make up your mind, people. I go back to bussing tables, only for Madge to see me and send me right back to the bar. It's like a game of ping pong, and I'm the ball. I can feel my frustration building, but I try to keep it cool. After all, it's just a job, right? So here I am, back at the bar, washing glasses again. But then, wham! She grabs my wrist. It's not just a light touch, it's a firm, almost painful grip. My heart races, and I can feel the adrenaline kicking in. I turn around and tell her, "Don't you ever grab me like that." My voice is shaking, but I stand my ground. I can see the shock in her eyes, and for a moment, I think she might actually apologize. But no, she just glares at me, like I'm the one in the wrong. Manager Rob swoops in, pulls her aside, leaving me alone with a dozen customers. Rob's one of those managers who always seems to be in the right place at the right time, but today, I wish he'd just stay out of it. I can see him talking to her, and I wonder what he's saying. Is he defending me, or is he telling her to keep her cool? Minutes later, Rob tells me to go home. Wait, what? I'm stunned. I try to explain what happened, but he cuts me off. Just go home, he says. It's like a punch to the gut. I've never been sent home before, and I can't believe it's happening now. I try to explain, but nope, just go home. So I did, but not before telling them I'd never come back. I can feel the anger and frustration boiling over, and I know I need to get out of there before I say something I'll regret. As I walk out, I can feel the eyes of my co-workers on me, and I wonder what they're thinking. Called the main manager the next day. I couldn't just let it go. I needed to explain my side of the story to make sure they knew what really happened. I dialed the number with shaking hands, my heart pounding in my chest. Explained everything. He thanked me and said I was always welcome back. It's a small consolation, but it helps. At least someone believes me. But deep down, I know I'm done with that place. I can't go back, not after what happened. Spoiler, I never went back. But hey, at least I got a good story out of it. It's funny how things work out sometimes. What felt like a disaster at the time has become one of my favorite stories to tell. It's a reminder that even the worst days can have a silver lining. Ever had a crazy job experience? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. We've all had those moments that make us want to throw in the towel, but it's those experiences that shape us and make us stronger. So let's share and learn from each other. After all, we're all in this together.